Hello guys, how are you guys doing today? So I have a couple of people that has reached out already for a Zanzibar tour package, and I just want to put this out from my archive to show you guys what the experience will be like when you want to have the journey from Dar es Salaam to Zanzibar. So there are two times, or do I say we have two slots for ferry tickets from Dar es Salaam to Zanzibar, and that is for 7 a.m. and 4 p.m. So I chose the 7 a.m. Slot for myself so that I can have as much fun as I want before I get back to the hotel. So this is me on my journey to take the ferry. After waiting for a while, we got on board on the ferry. The ferry is a big one. So for those that have the phobia for water, you can be rest assured that you're covered because it's a well covered ferry and a standard one at that. So my ticket was already pre-booked by a travel partner in Dar es Salaam, so you don't have any worries as to how to get your ticket, and it's even better and safer for you to get it through us so that you won't get extorted when you get to the ferry port when they see that you're not a local. This is the ferry ride, and we've arrived at Zanzibar here, about to get off the ferry. Now, after arrival, we have to go through the immigration checks at the ferry port. Then you are free to go into Zanzibar. So the first thing you see when you arrive after getting out of the immigration point is the Stone Town. The Stone Town is the first point of call from the ferry port. The Stone Town is a very, very beautiful town, I must say. And from history, it was built with stones. All the buildings in that area were built with stones, including this hotel that I had my breakfast. This is Serena Hotel. The first thing I did when I got there was to go for breakfast, and it was during the Muslim fast, so there was no other place I could get breakfast other than the hotels. And I'm so thankful that I was introduced, or I was taken to this hotel because the hotel is very beautiful. Like, I would also recommend for those that want to go for honeymoons, please choose this hotel. You won't regret it. The interior is so beautiful, rich interior decor, seaside breakfast table. It gives you that rich rich vibes kind of life. Then the first, so we went around the Stone Town. I saw a couple of houses, one of which, the first one there, this one right here, is Tip Tip House. Tip Tip is a slave master, one of the slave masters then. Then I saw a couple of other houses that some were already falling apart because of lack of maintenance. You can imagine it's been a very long time since those buildings were up. Then we went round. That was the museum in Stone Town, around where the slave chambers are. We'll see the slave chambers very soon. This is one of the old buildings that has been converted to an hotel. This building is a two-in-one. It's an Arabian and Indian design building. You can see they have a courtyard in between. Then this is the Jaws Corner. It's like a central area where everybody comes to gist, catch fun after work, even watch football and all that. And then I saw a couple of old church buildings. This is one of them. I was told that building was only opens like once a year. Then this is the slave chamber. There are, I think, seven in total slave chambers where they keep the slaves before putting them on on the ship to send them to the foreign land. And I think they've closed all the slave chambers, but they left two. I think this is where the females are, and there's one for the males. You can imagine. Well, so this is the oldest church building in Stone Town. It was built in 1844. There's a lot of stories behind this building, but I know it was built right on the spot where the slaves were being traded, where people come to check them out before shipping them out. A lot of history, a lot of dark history there on that, in that, or let me say, on that spot. I have a lot of stories, but I can't capture every of my my stories in this video. So if you want more stories on this experience, you have to quickly reach out to us. You have to experience it. This is my spice farm tour. I tasted a lot of things on this spice farm. In fact, I had my taste buds started fighting each other when I left this spice farm, and they had a lot of spices on the farm. The person, the local guide on the farm was very friendly. I also had to, you know, buy one or two of the spice. I think I bought up to 7 spices. I think I can remember clearly. This is the house where the spice farm tour guide stays with the family. I think those are his children. They're very beautiful children. In fact, the local life was interesting and not much more different from what we have here. It's just that they had a lot of packaging to their tour, their destinations and their attractions. These are some of the spices that I bought, and I really, this is me when I was leaving the spice farm. I really want you guys to, reach out to us. Let's package something beautiful for you. We have a lot in store to show you. So, guys, we'll be expecting you.